What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to another video. I'm Michigan Sports Talk here, and in this one we got an update on Bryce Underwood. That's going to be recapping how his visit went to Colorado and where Michigan stands, plus Michigan hosting a talented tight end in the 2025 class for a visit against Rutgers, plus Michigan a top school for 2 top 100 players in the 2025 class. Going to be going over those and more in this video, so let's go ahead and get right into it. Alright, so I want to talk about some recruits that will be visiting Michigan this weekend for the Big Ten opener against Rutgers, and one of the guys highlighting the visits is the 2025 4-star tight end James Flanagan from the state of Wisconsin. He is a Notre Dame legacy recruit, and he does have a crystal ball prediction going in Notre Dame's favor. However, Michigan, they are right there in the mix for him in this recruitment, and according to the Michigan Insider, he will be visiting Michigan this weekend for the game against Rutgers. Now, he did visit Michigan over the summer as well, and he's coming back for a game day experience now. Now, he's talked about Michigan before. He said that I definitely think that it is a top program for a reason. He said the coaches are great there as well as the facilities. I think Michigan's detail and everything stood out to me. So he's coming back for another visit, and there's also 2 commits for Michigan. The 2024 4-star offensive tackle Blake Frazier coming back for a visit to the Rutgers game, and also the 3-star offensive lineman Jake Guarnera coming back to take a visit for the Rutgers game. So those are some of the highlighted recruiting visits for Michigan this weekend against Rutgers. And now, we just talked about him in a recent video that I posted this week, but I wanted to talk about the 2025 4-star athlete slash running back Marquis Davis from Cleveland, Ohio, a big time target for Michigan in the 2025 class. As we talked about it before, he was supposed to be taking a visit to Michigan's opener against East Carolina, but Michigan, they had a 2-game recruiting visit ban that was self-imposed. But Marquis Davis, talking with On 3 in the Wolverine, he said, I'll most definitely be down there for a game. I'll definitely be out there for the Ohio State game. And talking about Michigan, he said, I like Michigan as a school. I like their aggressive nature. He said they are very aggressive and dominant. And talking about Mike Hart, he said, I know that Hart is one of the best running backs to play there, but I have to do a little bit more homework. And he also said that he's not a stay-at-home type of guy. And talking what it will take for a team to be the leading contender, he said the connection I had with the running backs coach and the head coach is the main thing for him. Now, he does hold offers from Ohio State, Penn State, Notre Dame, Miami, USC, and of course Michigan and others. Michigan, they already landed Jordan Marshall, an Ohio running back in the 2024 class, one of the best running backs in the 2024 class, and they're trying to do the same thing with Marquis Davis. But the next thing I want to talk about is the 2025 5-star quarterback and #1 ranked recruit in the nation, Bryce Underwood from Belleville, Michigan. And I wanted to give an update on how his visit to Colorado went, as he visited Colorado versus Colorado State last weekend. It's mainly been between Michigan and LSU, with Penn State lurking behind, but now Colorado has entered the mix with Deion Sanders. And Steve Wiltfong, he talked to Bryce Underwood's dad, and he said that they loved the environment. It was electric, and they also got to meet Deion Sanders and the staff, and obviously see the Colorado offense and Shadir Sanders play good. So that's how his visit went to Colorado. They loved it, but for a long time it's been Michigan and LSU in this recruitment. Michigan, obviously the hometown school, but Colorado, they are going to give Michigan some trouble here in Bryce Underwood's recruitment. Now, Bryce Underwood, he was set to make the visit to the Colorado versus USC game. However, he changed it to last weekend. I would say the only good thing for Michigan is that Colorado, they aren't going to be a national championship contending team this year, and they really struggled against a bad Colorado State team. So we may see a bad season from Colorado moving forward as they enter Pac-12 play. And if Michigan, if they can win the Big Ten championship, go to the college football playoffs, and potentially win a national championship, that would be huge for Bryce Underwood. And as far as NIL goes, Michigan just has to tell him, you know, look at JJ McCarthy. He is making as much NIL money as anybody in all college athletics right now, and he could very well do the same thing. You know, he is very, very talented. So that's an update on Bryce Underwood. Let me know in the comment section down below what you guys think. But the next guy I want to talk about is the 2025 four-star defensive lineman Jalen Williams, ranked 208th nationally on 24/7 Sports rankings, 6'6", 265 pounds, from the state of Illinois. And Michigan appears to be high on his list, as talking about the barbecue at the Big House visit that he had over the summer. He told On3 and the Wolverine that it was amazing. It was my first time being at Michigan, and it was just a great time. He said, I've watched a lot of their defensive line film, and the first person you think of is Aiden Hutchinson. He said, I know I'm not at his level, but I'm trying to match it. And he said Michigan is in the top for sure. I've always wanted to go to Michigan. I just love it. And another defensive lineman in the 2025 class is the four-star defensive lineman Nathaniel Marshall from Oak Park, Illinois. Goes to Fenwick High School, and he is ranked 28th nationally on 24/7 Sports rankings, 6'4", 265 pounds. He also took a visit to the barbecue at the Big House, and he said it was a nice visit. He said he met Ben Herbert, and he said he impressed him a lot. And talking about Michigan, he said, I really like Michigan. I like how they utilize their defensive line and have their defensive ends play out of a two-point stance. They've also produced a lot of great players, and he does plan to visit Michigan some point this fall. Michigan, another top school for a top 100 edge in the 2025 class. And I also wanted to give an update on Taylin Taylor. We've talked a lot about him in the past. He's the 2025 four-star wide receiver from the state of Illinois, and he is ranked 90th nationally on 24/7 Sports composite rankings, a top 100 and serious target for Michigan. He has relationships with, you know, fellow Illinois natives like JJ McCarthy and Tyler Morris, and also the 2024 wide receiver commit Amarion Stewart, as they both played on the same 7v7 team. But talking about Michigan, he told On3 and the Wolverine that Michigan has been a top team on my list. I talked to Coach Ron Bellamy a lot. I'm looking to get back there this season. The program is great. And he also said, I like the way they are using the wide receivers and the quarterback. And he says that he likes what he sees from the offense so far. He does plan to make a fall visit for Michigan, potentially the Ohio State game. He said, I just want to see the atmosphere. And I will say Michigan definitely throwing the ball a lot more compared to last season, and it also helps to have, you know, a quarterback commit like Jaden Davis coming in the 2024 class, and potentially Bryce Underwood in the 2025 class, because if these wide receivers know that they have a good and talented quarterback throwing to them, they will come here. And that's what happened with Amarion Stewart. He wanted to wait and see if Jaden Davis would commit, and once he committed, he knew he was going to have a quarterback here at Michigan to throw to him, and that was all he needed to see before committing to Michigan. But Michigan making Taylin Taylor a top priority, and Michigan is a top school for him. But other than that, that is going to wrap up today's video. Hope you guys did enjoy. If you did, make sure you guys go ahead, drop a like, comment down below, and subscribe for more if you are new around here. I greatly appreciate it. Michigan takes on Rutgers tomorrow. Hopefully it's a nice bounce back game for JJ McCarthy and a blowout win for Michigan. But other than that, hope you guys all have a great rest of your day. We will see you guys in the next video. Go Blue.